Yo, we back. Another sad day for the Cinnabons. It's a horrific day for the Cinnabons. Errol Spence Jr. Oh my gosh. The man Errol Spence outsold Canelo Alvarez. Can you imagine that? I feel that Errol Spence is a damn good fighter. I had to come to you and return as Ego Valley. Shout out to my boy Icy. I hope you had a good day at work. Bro, this man got a car and he think he the ish. He think he the ish now that he got a whip. That's cute. I remember when I had my first car, Icy. Icy think he the man now. Oh, he said he clocking in. Oh, I thought you said you was getting my bad. I read that wrong. Man, players mess up too. He said he thought he was the ish before that. You weren't. No. Listen, me and Icy, I know it's hard. Because we back on top. So I'm gonna warm up the mic. We're gonna talk about it. Canelo Alvarez, he loses to Errol Spence. Stay tuned. This is gonna be a good one. We're gonna be spending a lot of quality time together. See you later, sweetie, honey, sugar. We're gonna have a lot of fun on this stream. Don't you go anywhere. The man Canelo lost to Errol Spence. He said good hair having that. That sound like some hate. That sound like hate. They be mad at the hair. Oh my God. The money keep coming in. Shout out to the homie, Mr. Riviera. Ego Valley, Hail Mary, he said, come quick, see. Hail Mary. Run quick. Hey, hold on. You can't be bad. Yo, this is going to be fun. Hold on. I got my coffee. I'm ready. Look, I'm drinking my coffee black. Look. The Black Channel. Why are they drinking the coffee black? He said that's a Demolition Man line right there. I be on your move. Shout out to Charles Baker. Okay. Yeah. That he really got that. Yeah, that is Demolition Man. That's one of my favorite movies. He said, we're going to be spending a lot of quality time together. See you later, sweetie, honey, sugar. Bro, I'm the new Simon Phoenix of this boxing talk. I promise you. Sitting the maniac to catch a maniac. Bro, I'm the new Sly Stallone. And once again, it's on. we go, listen, we just warming up the mic. We're going to talk about this Canelo stuff. We could talk about whatever. I'm just chilling today. You know, we already made our quotas. So these are throwaway streams. Daquandre, what's up? He said they need to remake the joint. Nah, they'll fuck around and put Michael B. Jordan as Simon Phoenix probably. Who would do Stallone then? Who would be John Spartan? Channing Tatum and Michael B. Jordan? Zach Lamb? What did I do when they send you here? Don't know to use the 3C shot. I don't know who could do them roles. They would probably get Michael B. Jordan as Simon Phoenix. I swear, I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached. I'll keep that in mind. Bro, I'm a whole movie script. Shout out to Q. He says salute to the Stream King. Yeah, what's up? My dude Matt, what's up? Yo, salute Ego. Ryan, what up? We chilling. We chilling like a villain. Hold on. Dude that played Captain America could be John Spartan. Nah, Chris Evans, I don't know about that. He can't do Stallone. They'll probably put Ryan Garcia as John Spartan. Something weird. You gonna need a stairmaster, boy. Hey, I hate that line from Ryan. You gonna need a stairmaster. I wasn't feeling that one. I'm just being real. Ryan should have fought Gervonta, bro. I'm so upset. I'm upset about it. Listen, I'm upset about it. Listen, there's a lot of soft people in boxing. I feel like I'm the only one to be keeping it real. A lot of people be scared in boxing. Like, y'all scared of Canelo. They scared to talk about Canelo. Like, if you say it's taboo to say anything about Canelo other than he's number one, man, y'all scared. I ain't scared. I'm going to tell you what it is. Canelo is a good fighter, but the reality of it is he fighting average Pilgrim. Man, who asked for that fight? The corny boxing ego. What up? Block this man. Oh my God. Block him. Get him out my. Who though? Why you bully me? Yeah, we're gonna bully you some more. Get him out my chat. He gonna call me corny. You corny. You got a motherfucking Simpsons character picking his nose. You corny. You see? I ain't even got started with the show. And they already coming for me. Shout out to my guy from B-More. That's what I'm talking about. See, I get real love in these streets. Shout out to B-More. Real cities. Real people. I get real love. I'm Mary J. Blige of this boxing talk. Real love. I'm searching for it. Bro, I get that real love. Yeah, we just warming up the mic. Don't you worry. He said it's strap season, man down, Lions, King, Wilder, be more. Oh, he repped everybody. TZ, what's up? Bro, this is what I understand about old media and the man fans. They claim they hate my channel, but they keep coming back. You see them in the chat. Like, they keep coming back. Why would you do that? I'm just curious. It don't hurt me. Hold on. I gotta, oh, shit. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, hold on. We got some issues. Hold on. Hold on, yeah. I gotta have my shit right. They say they hate my channel, but they keep coming back. Do you ever notice that? They say they hate it, but they come back every day. This channel sucks. I hate you. But then they keep coming back. Like, why? Who does that? Why would you come back to something you did not approve of? You know what I'm going to do? Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to finesse this. Jaywalk, what up? What you mean, I don't get that. Oh, y'all tripping in the comments already. I don't even know what's going on. Hold on. Listen, my shooter's in here. Y'all better not act up tonight. Don't act up. Chicago pizza. Listen, I don't know what's happening. Chef Curry, what's up? Let's get started. Because I don't know. There's a lot of side conversation. Why y'all be talking ish to my shooters? Like, what? Who does that? Yeah, it's too much confusion in chat. I don't even know what's going on. But anyway, let's talk about it. Errol Spence just outsold Canelo Alvarez. I should really just end this stream right now and hang up on y'all. I mean, I said hang up like we on the phone, but I should end this stream because I've been telling you guys and you guys didn't want to listen. And then now, why y'all get mad when I say I told you so, but I keep telling y'all so? Explain that to me. Why do y'all get mad when I say I told you so, but what I say keeps manifesting and happening in boxing? Explain that. Man, my shooter's going to get him. I ain't worried about that. Because the truth hurts. Good explanation. I agree with that. Bro, Canelo's star power is dwindling. I said it. It showed to be the case. It's manifested. Errol Spence just outsold this man. They continue to prop Canelo up as if he's the face of boxing. He's the number one earner. He's the cash cow. That's not to say he's not a good fighter. That's not to say that he's not popular. But to suggest that he is the face of boxing and the boxing world is revolving around what Canelo decides to do is not true. You continue to see events and fights that once they've played out, they are better than Canelo's fights. Like you have events. Oh, hold on. Matt, you slipping on that one. He said I predicted this, you blocked him. Bro, Matt, you slipped on that one, Matt. He said you predicted. He said that because I say that. I said I predicted this shit into apocalypse. That's what he was saying. No, it's all good. Listen, his star power is dwindling, just like his hairline. You see the comb over. Who got a comb over? I don't get that. He does make big money on his purse. Who? Oh my God. We got to fix this chat. I don't know what y'all are talking about. You can't have a drug cheat and a cherry picker as the face of boxing. Ooh. That's his own. I don't even want to get into that, because these little Cinnabon toaster strudel ass dudes, bro. Bro, they going to really go crazy. Canelo is thinning. I mean, whatever. I don't care about that. His brother hair like that anyway. But anyway, I don't care about that type of stuff. The bottom line is Canelo Alvarez, bro. His star power is waning. I predicted this. I said this. And y'all said, oh, Igor, you're lying to us. Why are you lying? And I'm like, I'm not lying. Like, why? Okay, what reason would I have to lie on anybody in boxing? What do I gain from that? Nothing. Bro, if Canelo was doing right, he was doing right. He's not, in my opinion. He's fighting average pilgrim. Who asked for that? Who asked for that? Let me know who asked for that fight. Name one person who asked for that fight. The WBC? Somebody else. Name an actual person. While y'all naming them, the money keep coming in. Yo, Cash App on the screen, $ Boxing Ego. Much love. Shout out to all the supporters. We got, it's Tip Biggs is the name. $5. It said, don't forget to check my Joseph Jackson. Oh yeah, you told me about him. Make sure y'all check out the fighter Joseph Jackson, 16-0 with 12 knockouts. Hey, who just got blocked? Hold on. Oh shit, somebody got blocked. Who shot you? Separate the weak from the obsolete. Hard to creep the Brooklyn streets. Jose Salazar. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. I don't even know what he said. But he had to go. You see, Max Kellerman and Tim Bradley are starting to talk about his choices in opposition. Old media might be turned on him. Bro, it's at an all-time high or low, whatever you want to call it. You spoke on this long ago. Smack the dumb ucks with facts. Facts. Bro, this is why I have been on top in boxing for so long in this niche of digital sports, boxing, presentation, boxing news, and, being a spokesperson. This is how. This is how I've done it. Being transparent. Doing a couple impressions. Doing a little, I gotta tell you, just doing a couple impressions. And most importantly, keeping it real to the fans. Block Notorious Rari. Get this dude out of here. Shout out to Money Man. What up? I predicted it, then it happened. Canelo Alvarez. Let me know if this is wrong, but that's a Bernie skull. I don't know. He's talking about the beanie. I don't know who did it. I got this from the liquor store. I don't know whose hat this is. I had to check. I like the Cali, bro. It's the Cali shit. It's that Cali shit, cause I got it because I liked it. I get what I like. I got it from the liquor store, so I can't tell you who manufactured it or whatever. I have to look into that. Follow Ego on Twitter. That was random, but yeah, do that. I'm on Twitter. Bro, I still be laughing off the stream when he was doing them Pacquiao songs. Y'all tripping. I found your channel 5 months ago and you ain't did nothing but drop knowledge and spit facts. Ego fan for life. Trey Robinson, what up, though? Appreciate that. Yeah, man, we just grinding. Listen, the thing is, when it comes to fighters, I'll work with anybody. I'll interview anybody. I'll film anybody. Like, I'm a businessman, because you find me at my places of business. I don't have anything against Canelo. I don't have anything against majority of the fighters, 99.9999% of fighters. I don't have anything against, but I will speak my mind. Now, in this game, there's a lot of people that are beholden to credentials or this and that, or they want to kiss the fighter's ass because they want to, suck up to him for an interview. Listen, if that's your bread and butter, to each his own. But I'm not finna pacify my audience with a bunch of bullshit that I don't believe in to appease you. I told you, get Perez. Oh, my gosh. Listen, we had to block him. Bro, they angry as hell. Listen, the more y'all come in the comment section with the dumb shit, just know we laughing because in your heart of all hearts that Canelo versus Yildirim is trash. You know it. I know it. Garbage, trash bag juice, hot dog water. This shit is buns. That shit is a dub. That shit is a L. In your heart, I don't care what the WBC said. I don't care what Suleiman said. I don't care what Eddie Reynoso, Chepo, and Canelo say. The shit is trash. Basura. You know it. So you can pretend to be mad at me, but keep watching all my videos. Or you could just admit that the shit is buns. That, bro, if Floyd Mayweather, a black man in America, a black fighter in America, fought a goddamn Avni Yildirim, even if he was at a weight deficit, which he would be the smaller person, and Floyd has sparred with Yildirim in camps, and he was coming off a 2-year layoff, and he was coming off a L, y'all would not give Floyd a pass. Y'all would say Floyd ruined his legacy, Floyd's a chicken weather, and all this stupid shit. He said Spence is a bitch. What? Block him. Yeah. Well, you said Spence is the B word. Well, the B word outsold Canelo. Listen, better learn about the dress code, B's and C's. All the other niggas copycat. These is G's. I love Cali like I love women. Bro, if Errol Spence is a B and Canelo is the C, then the B just outsold the C. You get it? So you could call Errol Spence's name. He ran them numbers up. And Canelo trailing. Bro, tell Canelo to sign to the Portland Trailblazers because he not blazing no trail. He trailing. He getting blazed and he trailing. Like, come on, bro. The shit is Cheeks. Mr. Cheeks, the Lost Boys. The Yildirim fight, I'm going to keep screaming that. I don't care. They trying to put it in Miami. Who the fuck in Miami asked for that? Miami got bad bitches and shit. who's worried about Canelo Yildirim? Please let me know. Eddie Hearn don't know shit about American boxing, so he gonna put it in a place that I guess he think, bro, why Eddie gonna mess around and give out free tickets and buy up all these seats and give, Groupon deals and stuff to try to make it look like the event is lit. When he had Demetrius Andrade and Jake Paul fighting in Miami, the shit was in a nightclub. It looked like the nightclub Scarface was in and shit. Man, come on. Okay. The world, Chico. And everything in. Do you want to... Bro, they had Demetrius Boo Boo. Bro, Eddie Hearn. Bro, Eddie Hearn had this man Boo Boo in a nightclub boxing. Bro, he was in the night. Go look at them. There's like, it looked like Soul Train. Remember them old Soul Train, like when they revamped it with Shamar Moore? That's the same set. Bro, wherever some Shamar Moore is Soul Train. Bro, wherever they film Shamar Moore as the host of Soul Train and Donnie Simpson on Midnight Soul, that's the same facility that they fucking used for that Boo Boo fight. That shit was Boo Boo. Where were y'all at, bro? You motherfucker had wristbands and shit. Hey, Eddie Hearn must be stopped, yo. Hey, Eddie, come on, Eddie. Nah, dog, he was in a nightclub. Why you put him in? Why you put my man Boo Boo in a nightclub, man? Hey, Eddie, you gotta do something, nigga. He had him fight in a nightclub, bro. Al Heyman ain't never had Tank in no fucking. I wanna run. Bro, he had him in a nightclub in Miami where 2 Live Crew used to perform. I wanna run. Big buddy, I'm with it. Boom, boom, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom. Big buddy, I'm with it. Bro, he put him in an old 2 Live Crew video shoot. I'm done. Eddie don't know nothing about American boxing. That's why he hightailing it out there. I'm the realest out. Listen, I'm the realest out. I don't mean to scream or shout, but I'm the realest out. The man does not know American boxing. He don't. Bro, none of this is successful. You put Demetrius Andrade in a nightclub, bro. Bro, 50 Cent in the club. Go shawty, it's your birthday. We go party like it's your birthday. We don't give a fuck if it's your birthday. Bro, find me in the club, bottles full of bub. I got what you need if you need to feel a bub. Bro, you put this man in a nightclub, it's over. Andre was out there fighting like, go shawty, it's your birthday. We go party. Like, we don't give up. And that's your birthday. Banks said, go ahead, switch the style up. If niggas ain't to let them hate you, watch your money pile up. Ayo, Dre, you got me feeling real bulletproof in this motherfucker. Because the rims on my motherfucking hat is bulletproof, nigga. But Doc said I get hit, I might get a fucking concussion. Bro, you doing boo-boo bad. That's the appropriate nickname because you treating him like boo-boo. Dog doo-doo. That's a great nickname. Yeah, that fighters' nicknames need to be nicknamed after how they treated by boxing. Demetrius jerked around Andrade. Demetrius can't get no work Andrade. Yeah. Give them the real nickname. Boo-boo, that's a good nickname because the opponents you Eddie Hearn putting in there with him, boo-boo. Hey, boo-boo. Yogi Berra ass opponents. And you know I'm telling the truth. That's why Andre sound unmotivated right now because he's a good fighter. He's skilled, but he can't get no work. They want to give drug addicts, Billy Joe Saunders and this shit, a Canelo opportunity. Meanwhile, Andre ain't failed no drug test. He can't get Saunders or Canelo. Boop. The more you know. Listen, I said the more you know. I've been doing it. I spray y'all, boss like Hugo. Listen, I said the more you know. I've been doing this, boss like Hugo. I go wherever you go. I'm on that Kenneth Briggs shit. Stop playing, bro. Let me get this money real quick. I am 50 Cent. That's why. I'm the new 50. We got a $3 Cash App. Chef Curry here supporting the grind. Appreciate you. Shout out to Terrell, a.k.a. Chef Curry. Chef Curry with the pot, boy. He said Frederick from Making the Band is opening it up for the next fight. I'm done. Bro, they're going to put Andre in a chopper suit. Listen, and like, bro, Eddie Hearn doing Andre so bad. Andre got to fight Liam Williams. Can't get Triple G, but Jaime Munguia, he only like 23, and he can get Triple G. Billy Joe Saunders failed drug test, lost his license, misconduct, domestic violence video tutorial that he put out. He can get a Canelo fight. Canelo won't fight any of them, or he'll fight them, but he won't fight Charlo or Andre. Man, come on. That T. Behavior, come on, you a regular, bro. That's a bad take. That's a bad take, dog. He said that's Andre's fault. He's dumb enough to sign with people who literally call fighters slaves. Bro, that's a bad take because I'm not saying Andre has no fault, but the whole situation you're referencing happened after he was already signed to them. So he wasn't cognizant of that to even like that happened at a Dillian White press conference where he called him a slave. So for my thing is this. He signed before Triple G and Canelo to DAZN. So you can't say he dumb for signing for that reason. You know what I mean? Because at that point we didn't know that Barry Hearn was bold enough to have said that. Quit hating on Mexican fighters. Ruben Ramirez. Well, if this is Ruben Ramirez, then I'm going to shave my teeth because I'm a serial killer. Richard Ramirez. He said, stop hating on black fighters. Look in the mirror. We just popped Ruben Ramirez. Shave my teeth. Richard Ramirez. Hold on. Listen. We going to block him. Oh, my boy Tank put him in the scope. Like mouthwash. He put him in the scope. Listen. I said, I'm going to shave my teeth. Richard Ramirez. I said, look in the mirror. We're going to block Ruben Ramirez. Let's get him. We got to get him out of here. That's what I'm talking about. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. When they hate, donate $1. Somebody owed that $1. We are going to continue to grind and continue to build and prop up the channel off of their hate and also the support from great fans because they know I'm the man. I said from hate and great fans because they know I'm the man. So they got no choice but to stand because they can't understand the stand. Listen, they can't understand the stand. They got no choice but to stand because they know I'm the man. Come on. They want to act like goofies, bro. They want to act like goofies like they don't know the truth. Listen, I'm going to keep saying it because I know it hurts them and it makes them mad. Canelo's next fight is buns. UGK, buns, B. That shit is buns, B. I said UGK, that shit is buns, B. Listen, that shit is buns. And you know it. And I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it. He said straight cheeks. That's what I'm talking about. Bro, Meg Thee Stallion, that shit is cheeks. Man, come on. They say the boy Ego spit the facts, but some say Ego wildin'. Canelo versus Pilgrim, that shit is cheeks. Meg Thee Stallion, bro. Get this shit out of here. This shit, they said I'm wildin'. This shit is cheeks. Meg Thee Stallion. Like, it, bro, I should shoot you in your pinky toe. This shit is buns, bro. I said they said I'm wildin'. I speak the truth. They said I'm wildin'. That shit is cheeks. Meg Thee Stallion. Shoot you in your pinky toe. The fight is Chepper, then Roach. Oh, you accidentally put a double P. He said roach rat soup. Ew, that sounds crazy, bro. He said roach rat soup. I never heard of that. I need Annie Pilgrim to catch Canelo slipping. Yeah, that's doubtful though. But I feel you. He said that would be hilarious. Canelo fights like a nigga though. How can you not like him? Block him. That's what's up. It's not about not liking him. I like Canelo. But this is tough love. See, emotional fans like that, they'll never understand what this is really about. You know, they result to you hate this person. Why would I hate any fighter? What have they done to me? Canelo ain't beat me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have beef with Canelo. I'm just telling you what I see in the boxing game. If that makes you feel insecure or inferior or inadequate as a man, I can't tell you how to feel, but I can only tell you how I feel. Listen, I said I can't tell you how to feel, but I can only tell you how I feel. So I can't help if, listen, I respect everybody. You know, I show people respect. I believe in respect. But I'm saying, I never said Canelo is buns or can't fight. I said his fight with Avni Yildirim, that is buns. Please print that. Please print that. I don't care who you put this on Twitter. I don't care where you put it. If I said it, I meant it. I've never disrespected Canelo the fighter. We know he's a good fighter. That's why I'm actually holding him to a standard, unlike a lot of boxing. A lot of people in boxing, they're cool putting you on the number one pound for pound when you look a certain way. You know, they'll put you on the number one pound for pound. They'll say you're the best. They'll say you're the face of boxing, but they won't hold you to those standards. Let it be a black fighter. Let it be a Floyd Money Mayweather. Easy work. I ain't got to worry about it. I promise you, when Floyd was on top, people wanted to see the maximum threat in every fight. The maximum threat. If they thought that was Sergio Martinez at the time, Pacquiao, if they thought it was Triple G at 160, I promise you they wanted to see it. But Canelo is supposed to get a pass. He's supposed to get a pass, and what he's doing is actual trash. The money keep coming in. That's a $3 cash app. Shout out to my boy Tank. He said, I had to pop him like corn. He really did. He really did pop that dude. Hold on. Pause. When they hate, donate. Facts. Bro. Shout out to my boy from Be More, Prophet. And shout out to Maya. Is it me or Maya? I always get that name confused. Is it me or Maya? Killer B. Shout out to Killer B. I like that. Got a knockout. And I seen y'all hating. Once again, black fighters held to this godlike standard from media. Oh, like, wasn't that her second fight? And I seen people hating. They was hating on Killer B. But they ain't saying nothing to Canelo. He got 50-something fights. He got 50-something fights. Okay. Oh, my God. Prophet is destroying y'all. He said they cool with Canelo versus Pilgrim, but had a problem with Tank versus Santa Cruz. And Santa Cruz, truth be told, was bigger than Tank. A lot of people have this misconception. They're like, oh, Leo was this small dude. First of all, Leo got cooked. Bro, I love Leo Santa Cruz. I think he's a great guy. Met him. I got a picture on my phone with him. He got cooked. Like Broner said, he got cooked. That's just different. You got to give that credit to Tank because he was in a good fight, valiant effort, and he got cooked. And he was the bigger person. There's a lot of people that say, oh, Leo, Eddie Hearn was hating, saying, oh, he's really a featherweight and he's 118. Bro, look at the man's back at the weigh-in, bro. He was bigger than Tank. Plus, Tank came from 35 in his Gamboa fight in December. So he might have had to tap into, because that was like his camp where he was super disciplined. Tank probably had to drain himself a little bit more because of his whatever walk around weight. And see, this is what they do. Especially at Tank walks around at 180 and drops to 130. Block this dude. 180. Wait, how you know how much Tank weigh? You just get systematic. Get him out of here, bro. Bro, you just made that up. Where did you get 180 from? Like, Tank is not even that tall. So you don't know. He looked like a roly-poly if he was 180. That motherfucker looked like Butterbean at 180. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. And anyway, Canelo walk around. Amir Khan said when they fought at 55 that Canelo came in the ring at 183. You know I got that shot. Oh, I got that itch when we talking B more. Yeah, I already know. I thought you said you got shot in B more. I was like, what? Yeah. I misread that, I think. Bro, Tank is not even that tall, and you just throwing out numbers. If he was 180, he might look like Teletubby or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. You just no. I feel you, Prophet. Bro, it's so many double standards. We can do this all day. So many double standards. So Amir Khan, bro, he wasn't smaller than Canelo. Come on, and he was winning in Canelo fight. I thought he was beating Canelo the first 4 rounds. Shout out to Matt. He holding it down. Hey, he came back. Block him again. Game in despair. Yeah, you're gonna be in real despair when my shooters put two in the air. Listen, get him out of here, bro. Yo, I didn't say you could come back, bro. These dudes be respawning and coming back. Like, listen, I know it's gonna sound crazy what I'm about to say. I know this. Ever since I got into boxing, I now know what it feels like to be a woman. I really do. And I know, bitch, I'm not saying I'm a chick. I'm not saying I'm a woman, but I understand it because the fear of rejection or dejection or somebody saying no, it short circuits some of these dudes and they can't take that as an answer and they'll keep coming back. So I understand, like, okay, I see there's dudes out there that are really like this. Cause like you ever be somewhere like on a block or a club or something, like, hey, what's up, girl? What's up, shorty? What's up? Blah, blah. It's like, nah, I got a man. Fuck you then, bitch, you stupid ass bitch. You weak anyway. Like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they just flip. That's why you you smell musty, you dirty ass. Like, why'd you get at her then if she was all you pizza face looking at? You ever see that? Like a dude try to spit at a girl, try to pop, boom, 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 and she reject him, and he just like OD on the girl. I know New York be like that. I seen it in New York. I don't even live there. I ain't never lived there. I was just there for fight weeks. These motherfuckers in New York don't be playing. Like he's like, hey, yo, what's up, shorty? What's up? What's up? I'm trying to politic. I'm trying to meet with you. And she's like, nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. Like he's like, fuck you then. You dusty ass, dirty ass, OD ass little bitch. You bum ass bitch. Whoop day. I was like, God damn, like, bro, he OD'd. I was just going to the bodega. Listen, made up puppy. I was going to the bodega and I seen it. I was like, oh shit. Bro, he OD'd on it. He's like, yo, dead ass, you a bum ass, dusty ass bitch. You stupid ass, crab ass little bit. You probably got an STD and all that shit. Fuck is you talking? I was like, damn, bro. Like he went, bro. He went crazy. He went crazy. Like it's not that serious. This motherfucker go to jail and shit. Hold that, you dumb ass. Like, bro, you just gonna hit somebody and shit? Like, oh, you from where you from? Brooklyn? Where's this motherfucker from? Yonkers? Where you from? Bro, that shit, that's too much. But that's how these dudes be coming. I be like, block them, and they be like, not so fast. I'm back. Like, damn. I'm from New York. Yes, it's like that. These grown ass men that are bums. Yeah, that's OD. I ain't never treat no woman like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, why you Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? How you gonna get at pop at the bitch and then she say no, and then you talk about how weak and ugly she is? Ego, in your opinion, what makes a Hall of Fame fighter? I don't get into all that. They got Sylvester Stallone off a movie in the Hall of Fame. So I don't really care, to be honest. Bro, Rocky Balboa is in the Hall of Fame. Put me in that motherfucker. I moved the culture. Put me in the Hall of Fame. Bro, they got a fictitious character, Rocky Balboa. Hey, yo, Tommy, you want to fight? Bro, they got a fake character in the Hall of Fame. So I don't really care about that. I'm in the Hall of Fame. Fuck, I don't care what nobody say. I'm in the Hall of Fame. When this is all said and done, I'm in that motherfucker. Yeah, I'm the Hall of Fame now. Bro, Stallone is in there, then I could be in there. Facts. Bro, he's not even a real character. Rocky, that's not a real person. I'm a real person. Rocky Balboa isn't. Man, come on. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbow. It's a me. Look, I could do that. I can't. Put me in that motherfucker. I'm the Hall of Fame then. I just did what Stallone did. Look, watch. Hold on. Let me get my acting chops. me. Hold up. All right. Let me tell you something you already know, kid. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbow. It's a mean and cruel place, and it'll beat you there if you let it. Nothing is going to get as hard as life. Bro, look, I'm the new Sly. Ego Stallone. Ego Balboa. I just did it. I'm doing it now. I'm in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, put Ego Velli in there. Yeah, I like that. I got a ring to it. I just did what Stallone did. That's the whole. See, he said, give me an Oscar. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, all you put some music and training montage. I got this. Nah, they did Apollo Creed bad. Bro, they knew that was going to tug at black people's heartstrings. He walked out to James Brown and was dancing and shit and got clapped. Living in America, got to go on down. And then we just watched him die right after it. Like, hey, bro, nah, that was foul. Whoever wrote that, we'll just kill this nigga in this scene. Like, bro, they did too much. They did too much with that. Like, bro, you shouldn't have had him come out to James Brown. Like, you know what I'm saying? Have it hella lit and shit. Black people like, oh, shit. The Godfather of Soul. And then, oh, shit. Throw the damn towel. Like, bro, it went ugly for Apollo. Bro, they can't do that. That's fucked up, bro. And didn't he fall and his body was twitching on the ground? Like, motherfucker was humping the canvas. Body was twitching. Nah, they did Apollo bad. He had that little afro. His afro was twitching. Nah, bro, he was twitching, twerking, silhouette challenge ass. Man, come on. They did Apollo greasy. And Drago was like, Drago just kept feeding him. And then the ref was trying to break. No, Drago was still swinging. Hold on, didn't Drago push the ref out the way to finish killing him? That's OD, bro. If he dies, he dies. You will lose. Hey, I ain't going front. I don't know if I've ever told y'all this, but after Apollo Creed died, I was kind of rooting for Ivan Drago. I know that's un-American to say, but I wanted him to win. I was like, damn, this motherfucker bad. No, my mind is just warped. No, I swear, as a kid, I wanted Drago to win. I wanted him to, because, bro, you already killed the black dude off. You know what I'm saying? You the one. I was rooting for Drago. I swear, as a kid, I was like, man, Drago a bad boy. I wanted Drago to win. That motherfucker was talking that talk. If he dies, he dies. Hey, fuck that. I had my money on Drago. I don't know why I wanted him to win. I just wanted him to fuck it. Because he was raw. I thought Drago was raw. Y'all never root for the bad guy in a movie? Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Maybe I'm cynical. I don't know. I sure enough was rooting for Drago. I wanted Drago to beat that ass, bro. Because he was cocky with it, I was like, okay. He said he was rooting for Mr. T. Mr. T was kind of funny though. Hey, Rocky fool, you scared to fight me? Like he was different. Drago was just like salved out. Shout out to my man Boss Red. They put up a statue of Rocky fake up before they put one of the real champ Joe Frazier. Politics, y'all know that. He was doing work on Rocky though. He was. He said Thunder Lips. They had Hulk Hogan looking hella big in that movie. Like he was like 7'12" and shit. Nah. Was Clubber Lang from Chicago in the movie? I don't remember. That's funny. Yeah, man. Oh, he's from Detroit? Mr. T came with them gunshot punches. Hey, I got to watch that one again. Y'all tripping. They made the sound effect on Lang's punches too dramatic. He said it sounded like gunshot. I got to listen. I don't remember specific like that. I mean, I remember the movie, but I don't remember the gunshot. That's hella funny. Charlo's need to crash Canelo's press conferences like Clubber Lang did. Bro, Canelo, his next two fights, disappointing. Okay. Why do they keep putting Canelo versus foreigners in America when there's actual talent, relevant talent, cultivated right here in America, in or around Canelo's division that would better fill out some of them very same venues? That's what I need to know. So, Canelo fought a British Caleb Smith and his brother Liam Smith in Texas. Why not, I don't know, fight a Mexican fighter like Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez, who just fought as a free agent in Texas, or David Benavidez in Texas? I don't know. That's just a thought. Doesn't that seem like, based on the dense Hispanic population in Texas and other black, white, and whatever else, doesn't it seem like that would be a natural fit? See, that's what's wrong with boxing. There's puzzle Have you ever done puzzles? Because I was real good with puzzles, like throughout my life, like riddles and I tell you guys that there's certain puzzle pieces that are shaping similarly to the actual puzzle piece that fit. But then if you get that puzzle piece and then you try to put it in, you have to kind of stuff it in, and it doesn't really, and you'll be able to tell from the puzzle that you forced that. Like that puzzle piece doesn't really go there, because when it goes there, it just fits right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the biggest, or one of the biggest things that I've seen with boxing that's an issue. There's puzzle pieces that are direct fits that people will actually pay for, actually been requesting, actually want to see, actually will get hyped up for. And boxing will try to force fit a different puzzle piece in that same slot. So for me, Canelo should go to the UK, do this European tour where it will probably be more appreciated. Go over there to UK, go to Russia, go to Istanbul or wherever these guys that you're fighting are from, where their crowd could see them and try to hype up the event. You know what I'm saying? Go fight Avni Pilgrim in Turkey, stuff like that. But what you're not going to do is pick random cities in America and expect for a high success rate for fights that nobody would request. The WBC, the great thing about what I'm doing here on my channel is Canelo, WBC, DAZN, they can all do their best job to try to advocate, and they could waste money and build, promo things, it's just not interesting of a storyline. That's why we've seen very little to none in the promotional department for a fight that's happening this month. Because if you spend money promoting, then you're losing more money. So the amount that Canelo's probably demanding for the fight, I wouldn't be surprised if you get very little promotion. They're not going to do press tours or a 4-part series because that's going to put you in the hole and you're just trying to make some money. So good luck with that. No matter what Suleiman says, you can get mad at these videos and stuff. No matter what he says or WBC or whatever, it's just not appealing of a fight. Now, I'm realistic. The reason people, listen, a lot of the racists, let me just explain this to you. A lot of the racists and bigots, they'll try to make everything, every circumstance all in the same, one in the same, and it's not. They'll say, oh, but you don't say this to Gervonta when he fought Ricardo Nunez. You didn't say this to Errol Spence when he fought Ocampo. Okay, let's look at it. 1, Errol Spence is younger than Canelo. 2, Errol Spence, he fought Ocampo, is mandatory, but before and after, who was he fighting? Before Ocampo, he was fighting guys like Chris Algieri, Leonard Bundu, Kell Brook, and then Lamont Peterson. After the Ocampo fight, who is he fighting? Sean Porter, Mikey Garcia, gets in a car wreck, comes back and fight Danny Garcia. So his trajectory is totally different than what Canelo's been giving us. Canelo, it's been a lot of politics, lackluster fights. Like, for example, Danny Jacobs, that was a meaningful fight that should happen. I don't have no problem with that. But the fight and event didn't really live up to expectation. Before that, Rocky Fielding. We all knew what that was. After that, who else he fight? Sergey Kovalev, the fight that looked FAF, that was boring on top of that. And it had this miraculous knockout at the end. Caleb Smith with a 4-week camp after a year layoff. Avni Pilgrim. That's the problem. It's not like as a fighter, your shelf life will be small if you just take horrifically tough fight after tough fight after tough fight. No one's asking for that. At least me. I can't speak for nobody else. I'm not asking for Canelo to fight, Destro and then fight Shredder and then fight, the Power Rangers. I'm not asking for you to do that back to back to back. But over the course of this space of time, what have you really given boxing? Yeah, you're making money. I get that. But what have you given back to boxing in terms of events? The bottom line, Canelo's star power is dwindling. He's not the hottest out. He's, he has his level of listen, a lot of, okay, here's an example. A lot of Canelo, how the media is propping him up or whatever, is based on past accomplishments. It's based on past accomplishments. But boxing is such a what have you done for me lately sport. For example, imagine if my whole channel, I wasn't doing no numbers, I wasn't doing no live stream, and I was slacking with the content. Would my channel be judged based on what it is right now? Or would it be judged on what I was doing in 2015 when Mayweather was fighting Pacquiao? You see what I'm saying? Every year, you got to look at the dynamics for that given year in business, right? You look at GameStop. GameStop stocks right now, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, maybe their stocks were different. If you're appraising something, if you're giving a valuation of something, you have to do that in the current, especially something where the asset or the level of like the price could fluctuate. You know what I'm saying? The branding power could fluctuate. And when it comes to Canelo, they're not heeding this warning except for me. And a lot of people are acting like Canelo is just this big destroyer. Why aren't his numbers coming out? Why? Ask yourself that. Why aren't Canelo's numbers coming out since he left HBO? Or should I say since HBO left? Boss Red. The crazy thing, I don't know what CEO of the WBO, IBF, or WA look at, but I know who We Back Crooks boss is. Yeah, because he all in the video. Facts. Boss Red, facts. Explain. Can y'all please explain? The money keep coming in. We got a $5 cash app from Jorge Siete. Caleb Plant versus Billy Joe Saunders. Who wins? That's a good fight. I would pick Caleb. That's my honest opinion. I think Caleb. I'm rocking with my guy. Listen, Billy Joe Saunders, he's tricky, but he's too hit or miss. Caleb Plant is consistent. Caleb Plant is consistently giving you, like, there's not been one recent Caleb Plant fight since he's been a champion where I didn't see flashy shit, pretty tight defense, counter punching, right? And he ain't never failed no drug test. If we're being honest, Billy Joe Saunders, his performances, especially since he failed the drug test with Andrade and never went back and fought Andrade, them performances have really been hit or miss. He fought on the KSI Logan Paul 2 undercard, a real boxer fighting on the YouTuber undercard, and he looked poor. He fought against an unknown Marcelo Esteban Corteceres, and he looked trash. He did get a stoppage eventually, but he wasn't. It was. You shouldn't be going life or death with someone. Everybody talking about Caleb Plant and Truax. Truax is a former champion. This Corteceres fool that Eddie Hearn drudged up from wherever the fuck, the Pet Cemetery, wherever he found this dude. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even nobody that anyone was checking for. And he running it with Billy Joe Saunders, giving him a run for his money. Come on, bro. So I'm rocking with Plant. And Plant did numbers on Fox. Shout out to that. I'm rocking with Plant. Billy Joe Saunders is too hit or miss. He's good, but then his mind be all over the place, his shape, weight be all over the place. I don't go off that. If you show me that, I'm probably not picking you. Because that's a pattern. You considerably have hit or miss. I can't rock with that. Billy Joe Saunders, Artur Kov looked weak. You know what I'm saying? He looked good versus David Lemieux. It's just too in the roller coaster. I don't trust no boxer with no roller coaster career. That's why I don't believe Tyson Fury. That's why I think Tyson Fury cheated. Because look at his career. Same thing as Billy Joe Saunders. They're both gypsies. They're both friends. And look at Tyson Fury's career. Tyson Fury's career has been up and down. You fought Wilder one, it looked one way. And then you fight the second fight and you're making his ear bleed. It looks totally different and all that stuff. No. But then you fight other people and like you getting dropped by McDermott and all that. No. It's just too inconsistent. Usually you don't see that from elite level fighters. Win, lose, or draw, you don't see such a up and down Wall Street roller coaster like twists and turns. Block Gerardo Zaragoza. You hating. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. You hating. My man Business Brain, shout out to him. Yeah, man. And listen, the funny thing is this. Oh, bro, I promise you, this is going to be a horrific year for old media. Mark this video down. You've already seen some of it. You've already seen how bad last year was. It's about to get worse because when it comes to Tyson Fury, a lot of people are like, "Oh, this is stupid. It doesn't make sense." But look at the circumstantial evidence and look at what's being said. Is Tyson Fury's actions, do they support that he's innocent? And I'm not saying build the case only on that. You can build the case on looking at his fucking glove and the fact that the glove, a year later, they fought in February of last year, haven't resurfaced. Sugar Hill Stewart says he got him, but he ain't showing nobody him. All right, whatever. So the bottom line is this. He's not even trying to prove his innocence. They just came out with a documentary with his advisor I still haven't watched it, but it's some pretty detailed stuff. And they said his advisors is linked to some serious matters and crimes and drug smuggling and um, money laundering. Old media won't talk about that. You notice that. You notice they refuse to talk about this. So how can anyone on this face of boxing ever fix their mouth up to say that boxing ego is biased, but there ain't no subject matter that I ever duck or dodge? You have never heard me duck or dodge anything. When Tony Harris, they say, oh, you're just like black fighters. Okay. But when Tony Harrison accused Jermell Charlo, a black fighter, of having something in his Gatorade bottle, I talked about it. I said, I don't know where these allegations are coming from. We'll wait for more information. I don't agree with this. Boom, boom, boom. But I still covered it. You look at old media. Old media, when the people that they're trying to protect, like Tyson Fury, when news comes out like this documentary, they act like they're oblivious to it. Like they don't know this documentary is coming out. You have never known or seen me duck any subject in boxing. None. There's never been, I ain't duck or dodge no subject matter. I'll talk about whatever. And I don't have a favorite. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeking the truth. But old media, they don't play by the same rules. I'm last of a dying breed. Good or bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter if it's a fighter I like or dislike. Like, for example, I like Crawford, but that doesn't mean I agree with Crawford saying he's 60-40, he should get the lion's share. You see what I'm saying? So the same people that say I'm biased, they never will do what I do on my channel, which is give everybody a fair shake. It's that simple. Like, for example, the people who say, oh, Glovegate's ridiculous and stuff, they're also the people not talking about this Kinahan documentary. See how that works? Or they're defending Tyson Fury and saying the documentary is fake and rubbish and shit like that. But listen, let a black fighter, a black advisor, and I'm going to keep saying it, be same thing, be accused of the same thing that Tyson Fury's advisor is being accused of. You would not hear the end of it. If Deontay Wilder was connected to Nino Brown or BMF and he was like, Big Meech, you my boy, Big Meech, oh, and screaming Big Meech's name, or Nino Brown or Scarface or whoever, right? You would hear Wilder being called a pusher, a drug dealer, a crook, boom, 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 boom. But Tyson Fury continues to have seedy characters in or around his life, and we're supposed to just act oblivious to this. Good luck with that, old media. Good luck. They always want to turn a blind eye to the real shit. It's just like when Trump, little things would happen that made him look bad, and then Fox would try to spin it or not talk about it. Same concept. What's up, Phoenix? But good luck to Canelo. Good luck to Canelo, because his next two fights look horrible to me. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about him. Buy him. You like this shit so much. See, and that's the thing. Like, bro, do you understand? I'm really about this shit. Like, people act like they have these strong convictions. They ain't ready to die for the shit they say. You see what I'm saying? Like, people will say all this shit on the internet. They'll never say that in the physical. I promise you that. They'll keep that to the internet. You see what I'm saying? People ain't ready to go to war for the convictions that they believe in, because they don't really believe what they're saying. That's the problem with the internet. The internet, there's no accountability. Anyone can say, oh, ego, I'm going to slap you. Okay, that's cool. I'm going to get slapped. That's what's up. But then I'm at the fight. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's no accountability to this online stuff. It's just people say what their opinion is or alleged opinion, but people don't. Their convictions aren't that strong. Like when I'm saying all this stuff about Canelo, I promise you, I'll go to any fight and not one person will come up to me and debate Canelo versus Pilgrim, because you know the shit is buns and you're not ready to look me in the eye and try to convince me that it's a good fight. You know that. You know that. So it's like online, they'll say, oh, you're just hating on Canelo, all this shit. They don't say that in person. They don't do that because they know what I'm saying is true. On the internet, you can be anybody. You know, you could post a bunch of money pictures, your rent and stuff, and act like you balling. You can be anyone on the internet. They know the prodigal son has returned. Canelo versus Yildirim is a bad fight, bro. And no matter how you spin it. And despite anything else, I could deal with just a mandatory or whatever, he's staying active, but he keeps doing these level of fights, short camps, rehydration clauses, advanced cherry pick like Kovalev. This is stuff I said before the fights happened, before the outcome happened. And people are like, oh, you just don't know Yildirim. Bet your fucking money on Yildirim then. I got 2 stacks. I'll put 2 stacks up on Canelo. You bet 2 stacks, we'll put the money in the escrow account. Bet 2 stacks on fucking Yildirim then. Since you so confident that it's a good fight, they won't do it. That's what I'm saying. That's why we got to do this money talk sometimes, because people will not put their money where their mouth is. If what I'm saying is false and it don't make sense, then you bet 2 racks on Yildirim, since you have so much faith and confidence that Yildirim is the one. I'll put 2 stacks on Canelo, and you bet your 2 stacks. Put your weak ass money up, and then we'll do it. We'll put the money in the escrow account, and I'm going to get you for your money. I promise you that. You know this shit is buns. This shit is weak. Nobody cares about this average Pilgrim fight except for the WBC, Eddie Reynoso, and Canelo, and people with something to protect. You know this. The prodigal son has returned. Ego Veli said it. Put your money on Yildirim since you like the fight so much. Go against the all odds since you like the fight so much. They won't do it, because they know it's horseshit. They know everything that I am saying is true. They not going to bet no real money on no Yildirim. Bet your money on Yildirim then, since you think it's a good, reasonable fight for boxing. Now, if somebody said Canelo versus Caleb Plant or Canelo versus David Benavidez, I'd be like, hold up, because, I ain't trying to lose thousands of dollars by picking the wrong person, because we know those are better fights. Charlo, that's a better fight. I wouldn't be mad if someone spent money on Charlo or Canelo, because it's a good fight. But you know what's going to happen in the Yildirim fight. And what happened to Canelo's year-round drug testing? That shit dried up quick. After he said he was going to be an example and do year-round drug test, what happened? Biggie, what happened? Come on, bro. Where the year-round drug testing? Where VADA? Because if you were announcing the Caleb Smith fight with 4 weeks training, how much drug testing could you have done and the fight wasn't even secured? Same thing with the Yildirim fight. Come on, bro. How you doing year-round drug testing and your fight's being announced a month before the actual date? They saying the Yildirim fight, they just said that January, that he was fighting in February against Yildirim. How you doing 8 weeks of drug testing or whatever? Come on, bro. See, y'all playing with a real one. You shouldn't have never let a real one in the game. Y'all playing with a real one. You know what I'm saying? And then what's worse is Canelo sparred with Yildirim. That's his sparring partner. On top of all, it's not like he already didn't have a chance before. On top of all things else, all other things, this is your sparring partner. Come on, man. Yeah, man. This don't make no sense. The WBC trying to act like it's a good fight. Like, listen, miss me with the whole WBC mandatory because nobody has answered my question. How is this man at mandatory with inactivity coming off a stoppage loss to Anthony Durrell, who later lost to David Benavidez? That's all I want to know. How do you retain that highest ranking, number one contender, number one mandatory, whatever you want to frame it as? How do you keep that positioning when you just lost your last fight? The WBC, they could say anything. Oh, yeah, mandatory. Oh, explain that. That's all I want to know. If you don't have an answer for that, shut the fuck up. If you don't have an answer for that, cállate. You got to stop. I'm going to ask it again. How is a man who's inactive on a 2-year layoff, been stopped before, got stopped in his last fight versus Anthony Durrell, how is he the number one person, the number one seed, the highest ranked person to fight a historic Canelo? How did he get that honor? You ain't got no one better for the assignment? David Benavidez? Nobody? Huh? David Benavidez held that belt for at least a couple years or whatever, twice. He's youthful. He ain't never been beat in the ring. He was a champion, so I would imagine he would still be ranked. And they're like, oh, but Canelo wants to unify. Yeah, what a coincidence. He want to unify when Benavidez don't got a belt. Okay. He want to unify when Charlo not in that division no more. Okay. When Andrade ain't in that division. Okay. Yeah. Even though he said the same thing at 160, he said, I want to unify in that division. Didn't do it. But now I'm supposed to buy it because he wanted to do it. Yeah, of course you want to unify when the belts aren't occupied by people you think might be able to beat you. Yeah, of course. Of course you want to unify now. When Billy Joe Saunders a belt, if you would have unified at middleweight, that means you would have to beat Andrade and Charlo at 160. Neither of which you fought. Ain't that a bitch? Shout out to the Bay, the whole Bay, and California. It's a beautiful day today, too. So that's what I'm saying. It's easy to unify. Path of least resistance. Yeah, of course you want to unify now. So, whatever. All I'm going to do is keep speaking the truth. Whoever likes it, likes it. Whoever don't. But this is how I see it. And Canelo, like I said, people keep propping Canelo up. We don't really – how do you know – listen, I'm going to ask the same questions that no one in the whole world of boxing has answers for these questions. How does a guy like Avni Yildirim be ranked higher? How is he ranked higher off a loss and inactivity than a guy like David Benavidez or anybody else? That's one question none of y'all can answer. Two is when it comes to Canelo, when we're appraising Canelo as the face of boxing and we're appraising and giving this valuation, how do we know when none of his numbers come out and he just got outsold by Errol Spence? How do we know how popular Canelo is in 2021 when I haven't seen no real data points or analytics since he's been with DAZN, and that's been the last several years. The only indication that he's popular is that DAZN's paying him well. But that doesn't equate to you're actually driving the type of numbers that warrant. DAZN could just be idiotic overpaying you. I'm saying based on analytical findings, data entries, or announced attendance or announced boom, 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 who's to say Canelo is as popular as they're saying he is when none of his information is really coming out? Bro, $600K in comps, that's a lot. They were giving away some big tickets to make the front look cool and shit. You know what I'm saying? So people keep running with, listen, I understand it because a lot of you guys, not me, but a lot of y'all fear change. Change, shit. I guess change is good for any of us. Whatever it takes for any of y'all niggas to get about the hood. Shit, I'm with you. I ain't mad at you. Got nothing but love for you. Change. I know a lot of y'all fear change. So you get scared. You're like, oh. Because for a while, Canelo, he had the torch. He was the most popular person. But I don't know that that's the case now. Why? And how can I say it's the case when there's no information that's supporting it and you have other people putting on bigger events and bigger fights and making more money in under the same duress and pandemic and conditions like Errol Spence? How can I just say Canelo is the face of boxing, most popular, boom, boom, boom? His events ain't popping. His weigh-ins don't be looking the most popping. You know, he fuck around, get outsold by YouTubers. Mike Tyson, Roy Jones did better than any Canelo fight on the zone. You know? He said 70 Savages Town business, sucker free city, Bay business, yeet. Oh, you talking that Bay talk. That's what I'm talking about. You feel me? Fuck is you talking about, bruh? Bro, I'm really from this Bay. I try not to go back to the old me. You know, back when we was hyphy and the scraper and shit. You feel me? Yada, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to do that, but you feel. Stay ready, bruh. How we know Canelo is just really out there like that, bruh? You know what I'm saying? We don't know this. And none of his numbers come out, bruh. Who just got blocked? Damon Ouija board? Bro, they making excuses. They was crying in there. Every time I do a video, they don't like what I gotta say because I'm preaching. I'm hitting all the facts. They crying in there. They in the comment. They in the chat. They crying. They is crying in there, bro. I promise you. He said it's because of the Rona. Y'all got more excuses than a nigga finna go to prison, bruh. Y'all always got an excuse. So Errol Spence just fought Danny in the same month, in the same state, under the same guidelines, in the same pandemic. He probably would have really shit on Canelo if there was no pandemic because he had the better fight. Danny Garcia, a name familiar with American audiences, a respected name. Nobody really knew who the fuck Caleb Smith was and shit in America. So y'all full of it. Errol Spence, you got outsold, bruh. Canelo Alvarez, bruh. Listen, I know they mad because Canelo got outsold by Errol Spence, bruh. So it was always like understood that Canelo was the A side of Errol Spence and him fought. But at this rate, Canelo's slipping. And it don't seem to be getting any better because his next two fights, the next two of them shits was due. Pilgrim and Saunders. Good luck with that. Good luck, DAZN. You better promote your ass off because I ain't. You better promote the out of them fights because I ain't. Let Canelo, listen, they want to pay Canelo X amount of dollars. Good. You stuck with the promotion. Listen. The guy's doing right by boxing. Virgil Ortiz, he's taking a tough test. I'm going to promote that. That's cool. I ain't no problem with that. Jaime Munguia, Triple G, I'll promote that. You know, that's a competitive fight. Jerron Boots Ennis, okay, I'm going to promote that. But what I'm not going to overly promote on my channel that I made from the ground up is Canelo fights. When he fighting these shitty-ass opposition, fight David Benavidez, I'll promote the fuck out of it. Fight Jamal Charles, I'll promote out of it. You know what I'm saying? So good luck, bro. Listen, everything I do since I've been in the game is a pioneer. I'm on the front line. When nobody else, is on the same type of time, I've always been ahead of my time. You know what I mean? And what we start doing, you know what I'm saying, with this whole movement is we taking over this multimedia game. And at the same time, it's digital mob. And you could get with it or get lost. But I promise you, nothing goes down unless I'm involved. So we going to make boxing fun again. We going to have a lot of fun and, get it cracking. And we're just going to spend more time on the people in boxing doing it right. If you're trying to make right by the fans and stuff, I'm with that. But if you out here fighting fights that's cool for Canelo's payday. Like he getting paid. Like it's a good deal from a business perspective because his family and him, he getting paid to fight average pilgrim and stuff. But that doesn't benefit me. It doesn't benefit my channel. It doesn't benefit the boxing fans. So good luck. You guys got the promotion. I ain't. I promise you. I'd rather spend my time on shit that good fights and really stuff that matters. So y'all could get with me or get lost. Bro, we gonna draw that line in the sand. Hit them where it hurts. The power is in the people. I promise. The power is in the people. We band together and we get some of the stuff we want out of this game. People look at us like small fries, and we the ones that make the whole vehicle move. We the gas. We the petroleum. We the petrol. Man, put snaps on my petrol. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be a vehicle, but your shit ain't moving unless you got some petroleum, unless you got that octane, unless you got some unleaded 89, you know what I'm saying? That Chevron with Techron, and that's us. We the gas, we the fuel. What the fuck is a car with no fuel? So the boxers, all these fancy purses and houses and yachts, get that. I'm good with that, but you better be doing right by the sport, or I'm not going to overly go and try to contribute. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I work too hard for my brand. So Canelo, good. Make your money, but also promote your fight. DAZN, promote you guys paying him, let's say $22 million for Pilgrim. Great. I hope you save some money on the promotional tip, because I'm not using my platform to overly promote this bullshit with Canelo or any other fighter on that same stuff. Because, again, that takes the joy away from me. Because why? Boxing is a fun place. It's a great, brilliant sport. It's my favorite sport. You know what I'm saying? So I hope DAZN save some money to promote, because they ain't getting the promotion out of me. Listen, and here's the thing, too. Digital Mob, y'all know what it is. Smash the like button. I told him to stop playing with me. I told him. The thing is this. These companies don't realize how impactful Digital Mob is. Like, it's not just me, but people on YouTube, people that cover boxing digitally, right? This is a big movement. Boxing is a small, niche community. It's not like it was in the 70s, 80s where everybody knows Ali and Mike Tyson and stuff. It's a small niche community. And these big companies got money. You got this much money to throw at Canelo and fighters, but then they don't show the same type of love necessarily to people who actually promote day in and day out and get their fights more popping. So we're doing like Robin Hood. We're going to steal from the rich and give to the poor. So you don't want to do that. But what we can do is this. I'd rather focus on that up and coming kid who's out the projects, comes from the inner cities, the Baltimores, the Detroits, the LAs, Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. You know what I'm saying? Somebody from Compton or Watts or Slauson or wherever, and focus on their journey, than to talk about Canelo every video when he's not even, he's in this diva stage or whatever. He's not giving me what I want as a consumer. So y'all get that, I might watch the fight, but I'm not going to go out of my way to advocate and pump up and Canelo ego Weight Watchers. I'd rather focus my peace of mind, my time, instead of I'm restructuring the grind. And I've been on this tip. I'm just announcing it publicly. So I hope DAZN, I really hope they save some money for promotion, because Eddie Hearn, Rematch Room, DAZN, y'all got your work cut out, because I'm not doing it. Why would I advocate for some stuff that I don't believe in? Canelo, you've played this hand too much. Canelo, and I'm the only one with balls enough to stick up and stand up for the system. The WBC being in cahoots, the franchise, enough is enough, bro. Enough is enough. We run the game. You doing too much. So they can continue to do too much, but I'm going to do too little, and I'm not going out of my way to cover a lot of this stuff and hype it up and build it up, because I don't, listen, part of my enjoyment as a content creator is to enjoy the content I create. I don't give a fuck about Canelo versus Yildirim. So it's hard for me to really truly be passionate when I keep getting fights like this and I really don't even care about the outcome. I think I know the outcome. It's hard for me to get motivated. So I'd rather put my passion into somebody who needs it. You see what I'm saying? Like an up and coming fighter who nobody knows about. That's where I get inspiration out of that. I'd rather help somebody get on. You know what I'm saying? Bro, digital mob. We gonna change this whole market space. They got no choice but to respect us. I promise you. Man, there's kids out here dedicate their whole life to boxing and they just need an opportunity. They just need a shot to get on and for people to see how good they can be. But the politics of boxing, they only want to prop up the Canelos and certain guys that have already achieved that and already reached out to that level. I would rather use my brand to help advocate for somebody in that struggle. You know what I'm saying? Using my skills as a video editor, as a director, as a DP, as a channel, as a voice in the community, I would honestly rather push and put that energy into that. I would have more fulfillment from that. Canelo, he's already rich. He already has money. And on top of that, he's not fighting the fights I want. So y'all promote that. A manhunt, my guy. What people who aren't who aren't from out here in Dallas is Errol Spence fights are an event. Oh, I'm not from there, but I've been to them, and they are. The nightlife after his fights are lit. That's what I'm saying. Bro, the bottom line, Canelo, listen, I'm going to tell you straight up. Canelo, by and large, his fights, his events, they're type boring. If I'm really being honest, I like the way Canelo fight, but I'm talking about the overall experience. Like, there's no trash talk at the build-up. There's no awesome build-up, awesome 24/7. He barely talk. The post-fight press conference be dry. Like, people are hyping up the Canelo fight like it's this whole ordeal and experience. I'm just being real with y'all. I don't get that. I really don't get that. Errol Spence, he's starting to be the man because it's an event. You see what I'm saying? It's an event. First of all, he beating the fuck out of someone. He still seems hungry. You know, depending on the press conference, it might be turned like the Sean Porter. You fight like you drowning. Hey, stop that cap. You know, you got some quotables in there. That's cool. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? There's just too much other real shit going on for me to, man, I'm from the Bay, bro. We move different. I promise you. I don't care where you from. Come out to the Bay, we do it moving. We do it wiggling, bro. And I ain't with sucker shit, bro. I'm just telling you what it is. There's too much shit, real shit going on in the world. People got the Rona, people scared. I'd rather use my energy, my money, my resources, my voice, all of that on something that actually matters. I'd rather help a person get noticed than to advocate for some Canelo WBC concocted Yildirim bullshit. I promise you that. On everything, on the soil I'm from, on everything I love, that would give me more fulfillment. And then the Canelo man fans, the Cinnabons, they out here happy that Canelo's making these choices and taking these challenges. Like they get a piece of the action, a piece of his money. What do you get from that? They'll hear everything I just said and say I'm hating. Whatever. If me wanting to see something that's interesting to me is hating, then fuck it. This is the player haters ball, whatever. But I'm just telling you what it is. Like, I don't have no beef against any one organization, any one person. I'm telling you what it is. When it comes to Canelo events, they're just not all that to me, you know, in recent memory. Like, when he fought Cotto, stuff like that, that was an event. Like, it was, even when he fought Chavez Jr., like, you had a press tour and stuff, it was a little bit bigger. You know, everything's bigger. Since he's been on DAZN, this shit buns. Come on. And I'm supposed to get hyped because they overpaying him and giving him buku buck. I don't give a fuck about that. He ain't giving me none of that. Why would I care about that? I care about what you doing for the sport. The fuck? People hyped. Look at Ricky Hernandez. He said, F you. Block him. Yeah, F you too. Yeah, look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. Shout out to my boy Business Brain, how to blow out the man brains. Listen. I know they getting mad. Ricky Hernandez, he was acting a little strange. So my man Business Brains had to blow out his brain. Listen, splat that man. You notice this. I said all that. Y'all hear it in my voice. Y'all know what I'm about. He did not denounce or deny or rebut anything I said. He just said, y'all some haters. F you. That's it. That's emotion. Don't listen. Emotion will make a fool out of you. He said Ricky went out just like Hatton. Bars. Facts. How you going to be mad because I'd rather spend my time on somebody who needs it? Canelo don't need that. And some people are like, who cares? Canelo getting paid. Okay, good. Then he'll promote his own shit with that pay. Bro, Canelo, please hire a permanent videographer to hype up your fight, because I'm not really worried about Canelo shit. There's other fights. Bro, shout out to Virgil Ortiz. He fighting Hooker. That's a good fight. Shout out to Jerron Ennis. He fighting a good fight. Lipinich, shout out to them. Bro, Canelo, you better get a videographer. Bro, I'm telling you, the buck stops here. All that free shit, bro, fuck you, pay me. I swear. My channel is exclusive. I might fucking block everybody and then make you have to pay to sign up. I'm on some different shit. I promise you that. I might just do memberships like Costco. And it's going to cost dough. And it's going to cost dough. Slow it down. I just dissed you. I said I might do memberships like Costco. It might cost dough. It might cost dough. Listen, it might cost dough. Costco. Man, come on. Bars. Jose Ramirez, Josh Taylor. That's what I'm talking about. Undisputed. Let's go. Let's get it. I'm with that. That's cool. And see, that's the other thing. Bro, they want Canelo to be the fake Mexican Mayweather so bad. He's not the boy, bro. You're not Mayweather. You're May never. You're Floyd May never. You may never do the things he did. They're talking about Canelo versus Saunders on the same date as Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor. Good luck with that. On the same day. So if I'm gonna watch a Mexican American fighter versus an Englishman, I think the better fight is Jose Ramirez versus Josh Taylor out of Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders' style ain't like the greatest to watch. You see what I'm saying? So Ramirez Taylor, that's sounding right up my alley. Y'all better switch the date. Yeah, Canelo said he wanted the Mexican date. Let's see if he bow off that date, because Top Rank got a better fight. If Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor fight, that's a better fight. You know, I don't care about the glitz and the glamour. I care about boxing. It's worth more belts on the line, and it's a better fight. And to be honest, listen, Canelo shit, you better get all the money you could get. Get whatever you could get out of the zone, because I promise you, listen, I promise you this. Part of what's hurting Canelo right now is his fights are far too predictable. When is the last time you watch listen to me. When is the last time you watched any Canelo fight and there were any moments in that fight where you really had to change your heart or like, oh, what could happen? Bro, it is Bill Murray and Groundhog Day. Canelo's recent fights, we'll say recent fights, they all look pretty similar. How you imagine them in your head, that's how they pretty much play out. It's that simple. Versus Floyd Mayweather, to me, is better than Canelo skillfully. But even his fights, Zab Judah was giving Floyd some work. He was faster than Floyd. Floyd was kind of getting fucked up, glove touch and shit early in the fight. That's not fake. That's not a fake fight or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had to really walk through fire for certain guys. De La Hoya was a good fight for Floyd. Ricky Hatton, great energy. The Canelo fight was a spectacle, like, you know, the whole event. Floyd and Maidana won. You know, people didn't expect it to be a tough fight. Shane Mosley rocked the fuck out of Floyd. And this is the best fighter of this generation. Canelo's fights are like all the same rate of speed the whole time. You know what I'm saying? There's when have you ever watched a Canelo recent fight and it looks something like that you didn't predict. You see what I'm saying? In any great fight, bro, greats like Miguel Cotto, he fought against Ricardo Torres and was getting fucked up, even though he came back to beat him. But when it comes to Canelo fight, scorecards be fucked up. Even when you think he lost, he wins. There's not really any knockdowns in a lot of the elite level fight. No real knockouts in a lot of the elite level fights. There's a bunch of clauses. You know what I'm saying? It's not fun. Versus Jose Ramirez and Maurice Hooker. That was a back and forth. You didn't know what was going to happen at any given moment. You see what I'm saying? So that's part of that is boxing. Like, that's why Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell, that was a better fight than most Canelo recent fights. Because there was at least an oh shit moment for Ryan. Like, ooh, he just got dropped. What's he going to do? And I'm not saying Canelo should get knocked down. That's stupid. So don't try to play me. But what I'm saying is part of that is the gamesmanship and the strategy of what he's doing and who he's fighting. Because there's people that are skillfully better than Canelo, and they were in fights where there were moments where they had to bite down on the mouthpiece. Shout out to Kenneth. Ego won't fight anything close to 50-50. Ego won't fight. I don't get that. Ego won't fight anything close to 50-50 ever again. I don't get that. Me? I won't fight. I'm just giving you my honest opinion. Bro, there's fighters. Is Canelo the best fighter you've ever seen? Yes or no? Oh, he's saying Canelo won't fight no 50-50 fight. Is Canelo the best fighter you've ever seen? Exactly. Everybody's saying no. Everybody's saying no. And no matter who I could ask y'all right now, who's your favorite fighter? They've all had, no matter how good they were, they've all had like compelling events and different things that maybe you didn't even expect to happen, or oh shit moments and stuff like that. Like Roy Jones. Bro, Vinny Pazienza was a good fight. There was some showmanship and stuff like that. You know, they warded out, stuff like that. He got stopped by Tarver. Canelo's playing a game where he's the guys we know clearly will give him the best fight seemingly aren't the guys that get picked. It's that simple. And then the guys with better names, it's like, when are you catching them? Are there rehydration or stipulations or clauses? Do they have a full camp? It's the same thing over and over. That's why his fights look like one mode. It's like a rapper and all of his songs sound the same. That's Canelo. Like, who wants to listen to an album and there's no radio songs? Everything is just like lyrical, spiritual, miracle, serial killer with the imperial hit. Like, that's cool. But too much of any one thing could become bland. You know what I mean? Like, if you're lyrical, you could spit lyrics but have different tempos. Like, talk about this struggle, or, make a radio-friendly song. He said Canelo like the baby. My little bitch, she a masterpiece. Fuck that bitch. Don't got this butt down Cartier. Like, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all, someone said Canelo the baby. He said, my little bitch, she a match. She sucked my dick. No, y'all tripping. That's hella funny, bro. I like the baby though. But anyway, yeah, bro, Canelo fights all seem. I'm just the only one with some nuts in his fucking boxing game to tell you what it is. Canelo's fights all seem like one mode. It's like, how, like, you get bored after a while. And again, I know the Canelo Cinnabon, they're gonna say, oh, it's because he's so good. But if he's so good, do the same so good stuff against the people that I'm telling you he should fight, and we'll see if he could do it. You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is the game that Cinnabons want to play. They say Canelo's the God. He's God tier. He'll beat anybody. And I'm like, let's see him do that to Caleb Plant. Let's see him do that to Jamal Charlo. Let's see him do that to David Benavidez. Let's see him do him to Andrew. Oh, he'll get to them. They've been saying this for years. They've been saying the same thing for years. He'll get to him. He'll get to him. But he don't get to him. Oh, he'll knock your boy Andrade out. He'll knock your boy Charlo out. David Benavidez is too young. But fight him then. Floyd Mayweather didn't just say Canelo's too young and call it a day. He spanked him and showed that he wasn't on the level. You see what I'm saying? So as long as this little cat and mouse game with Canelo's going on, it's just hard to find true motivation for his fights. I'm just being real. Like, bro, Canelo just beat the fuck out of Caleb Smith, a champion who had a 7-inch height advantage, right? What the fuck is Avni Yildirim going to do? It's not even, like, you know what I'm saying? That's like, they should have did the Yildirim fight first. That would have made more sense. And then worked up to the bigger fight and gave the bigger fight, the Caleb Smith fight, a full camp. What is Saunders going to do? He don't even have the style. Okay, like, here's an example. If you had to take a guess, can Billy Joe Saunders hurt Canelo badly? Just based on what you've seen from him, from the two fighters, can Billy Joe Saunders really hurt Canelo badly if you had to bet? Like, say you had to wager some real money. Like, you had $15,000 in your bank account and you got to put it all on this notion that Billy Joe Saunders can hurt to the point of stoppage Canelo. Okay, everyone's saying, nah, no. I would agree. Billy Joe Saunders wasn't even the most powerful guy at 160, and he ain't done shit at 168, but beat Martin Murray and She Fat, He Thick, or whoever the fuck that was for the belt. What's he going to do? Canelo got a beard. What's he going to do to Canelo? So the way I'm looking at it is if Canelo fights Billy Joe Saunders' only avenue to beat him, because I don't really see, just like a lot of you, I don't really see him hurting Canelo or getting like 10-8 rounds by dropping Canelo, which means he's going to have to stink up the joint or outbox Canelo. And even in doing that, who's Canelo looks flashier. I think he hits harder. And he seems to be the judge's favorite. So what is Billy Joe Saunders really going to do to upset the apple cart? With limited power and a funky style, like Billy Joe Saunders on his best day stylistically is not as eye-catching, and it doesn't have the same pizzazz as Canelo. So what can he do? Plus, there's a lot of fighters from England and Europe that the training and stuff is different out there. The altitude, whatever. Some of them don't have the same dog. I'm not saying all fighters, but I'm saying there's some guys from England, they don't have the dog. They don't have the inside work. Canelo got inside work. Canelo got a good array and assortment of punches. So it's Groundhog's Day, bro. We know how this story plays out. Old media could tell you whatever. Oh, Billy Joe Saunders, even Tyson Fury, he just did it. Bro, Tyson Fury just did an interview and said Billy Joe Saunders can beat anyone, but he should take 2 or 3 fights before he fights Canelo. That's your homie, your own homie. They're not talking about Billy Joe Saunders taking 2 or 3 fights. They're talking about him fighting his next fight, Canelo. So good luck to DAZN. Good luck to Team Canelo and Eddie Hearn. Good luck promoting this, because I'm not using my channel for evil. Y'all doing this little evil shit, make y'all money, that's cool. But promote this shit yourself. Straight like that. Bro, my channel, to appear on my channel, that's a privilege. I've worked from the ground up, bro. We got 40 million, 80 million, whatever. I don't even know what the numbers are. 100 million views, like totality of the channel. I've been around for years. It's an honor to make it on my channel, to get coverage, because I'm going to help blow up your event. So, bro, it's like life support. Sometimes you gotta just pull that plug. Sometimes you gotta pull that plug. I gotta pull the plug on Canelo. It's no longer interesting. He said Tim Dog said it best. The storyline is no longer interesting. Yes, Canelo's a great fighter, but the storyline of what he's doing is not beneficial to boxing and is no longer interesting to me. So for me, I'd rather focus on what appeals to me. Like I'm never gonna sell out. Like money's cool and shit. I live comfortable. I live comfortable. But I also want to make a statement to the higher ups that you kind of have to give us what we want, especially from time to time. As boxing fan, we run this whole thing. We run the whole thing. I'm not like in a rush to Canelo be posting these weak ass posts about flexing and shit. Like that's cool, but like there's no real substance between some of these fights. What's the storyline for Yildirim? Like sell me Yildirim in a couple sentences. Yeah, I'm gonna pause the track. Sell me Canelo Yildirim in a few seconds. Motherfuckers gonna come back like, oh, cause the WBC said so. I don't give a fuck who said so. Keep going. I don't tell that's so that's why I gotta be invested in the fight because the WBC said so. Okay. Try again. Sell me this fight. I'll listen. The storyline is he got smashed by Eubank Jr. Shout out to my guy Renee. He from Mexico. Two Mexicans. Who's Mexican? Canelo and who else? He said two. Yildirim is not no fucking Mexican. I don't know where you got that from. He said the storyline is he smashed Eubank Jr. Canelo taking advantage of an easy opportunity as he commonly does. Shout out to Terrell. Bro, I'm the one keeping it the realest in boxing. All these other motherfuckers be scared. They scared of Canelo. He won't let me in the gym. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm not going to silence myself because you're not going to, bro, there is nobody that you're going to threaten me. You're going to threaten me by limiting my access. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody holding nothing over my head, bro. That when you self-made and well-paid, you can do what you need to do. We'll just leave it like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the beauty of being independent. Like, you're not finna hold nothing over my head like, oh, you'll never get a credential to a Canelo fight. I mean, if that's how you want to play it, all right. Listen, nothing personal. It's all business. And for my business, I really want to focus on things that I feel like y'all would like. Things that help the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, the goal for me with this whole boxing movement and the channel is to always be a voice for the underdog. Canelo, he making money. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like his moves are positively impactful recently for the sport of boxing. So I'd rather focus on them up and comers and just other people who aren't in the lane of just making only business decisions that help their bank account versus anything else. Salute Ego, Kevin Slims, Shmoney Gang, chat. Salute Ego in the chat. I'm hoping Yildirim shock the world. I ain't hoping. I don't think that'll happen. Yildirim, he failed a drug test anyway. He might get shocked, and they better hope that the fight don't fall apart. You know, someone tests positive with the Rona or fail a drug test or something like that. Because Canelo really finna be stuck. He finna be stuck like Chuck if the fight fall apart for some reason. Yeah, man, we got to clean this sport up. It's too much weird stuff. Y'all act scared of Canelo. Y'all scared. Y'all scary. Y'all scary like Canelo paying your bills. I'm telling you what it is. I ain't got no problem with the man, but you know these fights don't move me. Like, I'm a creator. I was making moves before I even knew what a Canelo was. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm a creator. I like boxing. Boxing has been uninspiring in certain ways. You know, Teofimo saying Devin Haney's name, knowing he fighting George Camboso. Ryan Garcia mentioning Devin Haney, knowing that even though he's the mandatory and he should fight Devin Haney, that's not going to happen. Ryan Garcia mentioning Javante Tank Davis and then saying he better fight me or his legacy is trash. Then now he's trying to fight in somebody's backyard with Pacquiao. You know, boxing has been uninspiring. So I think it's time for me to do what inspires me, and you guys will get the best effort out of me by refocusing and recalibrating back to what the sport in its truest form and essence. You know what I mean? What Canelo's doing, that's not, when I think of boxing, that's not the first thing I want to think of. Canelo Yildirim. You know? So I'd rather just focus on my movement and my brand. You know, just maybe do some of the things that I want to implement on my channel and just focus my energies on stuff that is inspiring. And I think it'll be a better look for y'all on the channel because you'll get the best version of me. It's hard to like I'm not trying to vent or whatever, but I'm just telling you it's hard as a creator to get motivated to do a video. Oh, Canelo looks in great shape. Knowing the fight ain't really what nobody's checking for. But it would be so obvious if Canelo fought Jamal Charlo or David Benavidez. You don't need no fake hype. You wouldn't have to, like, no one would have to coax me into wanting to record the video. I would want to naturally record the video because I would be hype. We got to give boxing that feeling back. You know what I'm saying? Like when there's a great fight that was announced and you're like, oh, I can't wait till May. I can't wait till July. I can't wait till September. That's what I want, you know? And unfortunately, I can't get it with how Canelo's recently been moving. Kevin Slim says, I like what Porter is doing, says he wants Crawford and he's trying to make it happen, not clout chasing. Facts. Jesus, facts. Bring back the Super Six. That's what I'm saying, where we, you know, just things, anything that makes boxing feel good. You know? That's it. So, anyway, I'm about to get out of here. Holla at the kid. A manhunt. Canelo versus Saunders for the PED title. You petty as hell. The money keep coming in. Listen. Thank you, sir, for drawing the line. Because, listen, people watch me. There's a lot of people, boxers, trainers, other channels. They watch, and a lot of people watch it in secrecy. But I know. I look on my Instagram stories. You know, my Instagram ain't popping as much as it was before. And I still see people. And I ain't going to put people on blast, but people with the blue checks and stuff, they be looking at my stories and shit. People, you know, they know the message goes out and they know I'm a trendsetter and a voice for this community of boxing. And people got to stop being afraid of going towards the truth and what's right. Canelo making money, that doesn't really benefit the average person. That's great for his personal life. If it works for DAZN, God bless y'all. I care about boxing. The better fights that I want to as a consumer, like I said, break down the word consumer. The root word of that is consume. As a reporter, as someone, especially with this pandemic, who's willing to pay, because I might not go to the fight, might not want to chance it, you know, I'm willing to pay to consume. So if I'm willing to pay to consume, you got to give me something I want to consume. Just look at the word consume and what that means. If you go to a restaurant, do you order food or often order food that doesn't interest you? If you don't like raw fish, do you order sushi? That's my question to y'all. If you don't like raw fish, do you order sushi off the menu? If you're lactose intolerant, do you get products with milk and cheese? I would assume no. So that's what I'm doing. I'm eliminating the fat and I'm taking certain things off the menu or not focusing on, like if this whole left side of the menu is vegetarian stuff and I'm really in the mood because I'm a carnivore meat eater, pause, then I'm going to focus on the part of the menu that really appeals to me. And that's what it is. Canelo's fights have been uninspiring. especially when Caleb Smith looked like, bro, he lost every round. Floyd Mayweather is a skillfully better fighter than Canelo to me. He doesn't win every single round of every single fight. You see what I'm saying? So somebody's playing a game. This is all a charade. There's a way to prove this. If Canelo fought the people that the fans should be pressuring him to fight, the fights would be better, period. It's not about Canelo losing. It's about better fights, better outcomes, more entertainment, more of a deciphering of who's at the top. Billy Joe Saunders ain't done shit at 168. He's not a likable person. He's failed a drug test. Why should he get the opportunity over Andre? He getting starved out over there. And Billy Joe Saunders ducked Andre and failed a drug test and never fought Andre. I don't support evil shit. Fuck y'all. That's it. I ain't supporting no evil shit. Y'all back that. So y'all promote all this stupid shit. I don't encourage or support bad behavior. If your kids is bad as shit, put these motherfuckers in timeout. That's the type of shit I'm on. I'm not encouraging bad behavior. And DAZN, what they doing, I'm not feeling a lot of the moves. If they make more moves like Virgil Ortiz, Hooker, then I don't have a problem with it. But I'm not encouraging bad behavior. Billy Joe Saunders failed a drug test, blaming on Flonase or whatever the fuck, never rematched or never rescheduled a match with Demetrius Andre. He over there, black fighter, getting starved out. He can't get no work. They trying to put him in with some other UK guy, Liam Williams, that nobody wants to see, as opposed to Andre getting a bigger name. He's 30-something years old. He sound like depressed on his Twitter. And then Billy Joe Saunders can fail all drug tests and, be promoting domestic violence and all that shit, and he get a Canelo fight? Nah, I'm not supporting that. I don't support bad behavior and evil shit. Just like Tyson Fury. Y'all do whatever y'all want. I'm telling you what I'm doing over there on this side. So if you're with me, you with me. If you're not, fuck them. I don't support bad behavior. I don't encourage that. So, like I said, I'm going to get back to the essence of what I feel boxing should be about, which is just good fights, people trying and, trying their best foot forward, coming from nothing and making something, like real stuff. People love them Rocky movies, but they don't want to see a Rocky movie. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. I said they love them Rocky movies, but they don't want to see a Rocky movie. They want Canelo to fight Pilgrim, but they love a Rocky movie where he up against Ivan Drago. Oh, okay. So you got a 5'11", 5'8", Rocky Balboa fighting a 6'5", juiced up Drago in the movie. Everybody love that, but they want to see Canelo, who's a superior fighter, fight a guy coming off a 2-year layoff and a loss. Bro, listen, Canelo's recent fight could never be a Rocky movie. Who the fuck would watch that? Let me pat myself on the back. That's a great point, Ego. Thank you. That's a great point. Imagine making Canelo's recent opponents into a Rocky movie. Rocky movie, there's actually a plot and there's a protagonist and an antagonist, right? Like Ivan Drago, there's this thought of oiled up Mr. T and buff and brolic and he taunting Clubber Lang shit. You know what I mean? Ivan Drago, he's all tall and at the weigh-in and face-off, right? Imagine Caleb Smith in Canelo being a Rocky movie, and then Rocky just go in and beat the fuck out of Caleb Smith and have his arms looking like Buff Bagwell, and then that's just the end of the movie. Man, stop. That wouldn't even be a sellable movie because there's no emotional. There's no emotional connection. The emotional connection is watching this match that Rocky Balboa shouldn't be able to overcome. He killed your partner, Apollo Creed, and then you're losing and he fucking you up and it's seeming impossible, and then he gets cut. He's cut. He's hurt. Right? That's kind of, that movie encapsulates kind of the feeling that you get from boxing. That's why I said Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell was a good fight, because we got to see the young scrapper Ryan get dropped and see how he battled it, and he did pretty well. You know what I'm saying? He was still making some mistakes, but he overcame it. You know what I'm saying? The Canelo shit, you can't put this shit in. Put a movie, Rocky 8, and then put Canelo and Yildirim, and then watch Yildirim get his fucking brains battered in. That would be a horrible movie. So if it's a horrible movie, then it's horrible for me to watch. You know what I'm saying? And get hyped up off of. Kevin Slims, what's popping? Yildirim is Rocky in this movie. Ooh, Yildirim is Rocky? Hell no. I don't get that. I don't see how he Rocky. Yeah, it's going to be looking Rocky when they get in there with Canelo. Just too predictable, bro. It's just predictable. Boxing is not about that. Yeah, bum rock. Hey, nothing is over. Just give me something to drink. Sorry, I'm late. Traffic was a bit. Yeah, bro. Ain't nobody trying to see this Canelo Balboa movie with Yildirim. Good luck with that. Anyway, I'm out. Y'all love it if you love it. I'm just telling you my opinion. I don't love it. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. I don't love it. And like I said, they're quick to prop Canelo up. Even me, I gave Canelo credit. It's a good performance with Caleb Smith. He number one pound for pound. But that's why I'm also going hard and holding him to a standard. You number one pound for pound, come on, man. Because when there are black pound for pound fighters like Andre Ward and Crawford or Floyd, the consensus was people wanted to see them in the good fights that they could get. Canelo can be out here and choose any fight he want, and he choosing to. Bro, you just freed yourself from Golden Boy. You just freed yourself from Golden Boy. You could have went and just made any move you want, and you went back to the motherfuckers you just sued. I'm done. Put that in your pipe to smoke it. Tell me Canelo wants that work in the toughest competition when he just went back to the people he just sued for 2 fights, wasting everybody's time with 2 fights that nobody cared for. So get your money and promote your own shit. Have a good day.